Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones? Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up with a new season underway. What are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Matisse Thybulle, Domantas Sabonis out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Ball, and it's Moore in a two-guard.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
MP outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
That's tipped. Here's Moore. He's watched by Kuminga. Thibault on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
His jump shots improved every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
MP finds Kuminga. Back to MP. Kessler a screen. Clock at 6. MP no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Ball against Butler. Ball looks over the floor. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
That one drops for him. MP's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
The Kings leading. Pass to Moore. Now Thibault. Antetokounmpo outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season.
That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full throttle basketball playing. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Back come the Kings in transition. Ball outside. Shoots from 14. Jump shot is good that time. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And we've got word on some action happening in the Eastern Conference. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, B.A. The news is out of Pacers Nation. First half of the season, and Indiana's front office is already busy. They were looking for a throwback 5 to lock down the middle of the floor for them. And once Jakob Poeltl's name was mentioned, I'm told all other conversations stopped. He was their guy. And you know what? With how they play, it might work out very, very well.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He added 55 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
That free throw, no good. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Back to MP. Pass to Moody. From deep. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
So it's Sacramento now. They trail by 3. And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 so far. And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Ball outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Sabonis. And it's blocked by Kessler. MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
He takes it in. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The Warriors lead by 4. To the inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Over Butler. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Wiggins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
You really get nonstop hustle from Andrew Wiggins, and that all-out style of play helps him be a...
Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
On the court for Sacramento. They've got Lonzo Ball, Jeremy Sohan out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the center position. Here's Monk. Kessler with a rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Ball outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And another miss by Sacramento.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Back to MP. It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's MP. MP, a screen on Monk. The 3, James. And the three-pointer goes. And the Warriors lead by 14.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second-chance opportunities. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
A nice shot by MP.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Kings trail by 14. Ball passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Monk. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
MP with it. It's James on the wing. Monk covers. James passes to Wiggins. And he recovers it. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for James. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Moore comes in for Monk. Pass to MP. And here's Moody. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
MP against Ball. And he trims the lead to single digits. Ball's gotten his second bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Wiggins. MP outside. Here's Butler. The baseline J. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist by Butler. Wiggins got 11.
That is one thing that you can tell from the start of his career to the end. That mid-range has improved and become very dependable for Wiggins.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
James is checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. MP.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the 10-footer finds the target. Antetokounmpo has got 25 points in the game. Back to MP. Butler on the wing. On the wing, MP. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Ball outside. This one for 3. He drops it from range. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to MP. Now James. On the wing, MP. Back to James. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
As we're seeing, missing free throws can become contagious. And now they're trying to work their way through this.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Warriors lead by 3. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Kessler. Shoots over Sabonis. Basket's good. Kessler's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
There's Ball with a 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Jazz, On paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Golden State Warriors.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14. They've got Moody, Butler out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Kuminga, and it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Thibault against Kuminga. Here's Ball. And it's blocked by Kessler. MP, the pass to Kuminga. Back to MP. Takes a three. Pass to Moody. Antetokounmpo against MP. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Butler can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots we want him to take.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
Take a break.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Perfect from the line this time. Second half getting started. About a minute played. MP against Antetokounmpo. Here's MP. Rebound by Sacramento.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
Yeah, one of the most efficient side scores. Giannis just can't be stopped.
MP looking around. Oh, Sabonis for the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists. The Kings third.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Getting it done inside. MP.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
Kings trail by 3. Pass to Moore. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Butler. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Moore.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Ball finds Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Ball no good. The Warriors lead by 3. MP, the pass to Moody. MP outside. Pass to Kessler. And here's MP from outside. The long-range hit from MP.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Now Ball. Butler covering. Ball passes to Moore. Outside Thibault. There's the triple. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. MP. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Thibault. Pass to Ball. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
Butler on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. The Kings also with a sub. Malik Monk's checked in for more. Gets both from the stripe. And here is Antetokounmpo. Give him 31 now. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And check it out, the Kings, 6 games behind.
Right now, for Sacramento, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
To the middle. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Kessler finds MP. And here's Kuminga. Stolen by Ball. Monk passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Hits a three-point game. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Kuminga with a screen on Antetokounmpo. MP no good.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Outside Moody. Pass to Wiggins. Here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Rebound by Sacramento. Monk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thibault with it. Now Wiggins defending. Thibault, that's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Warriors trail by 3. MP, the pass to Kuminga. Back to MP. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Golden State has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. MP, all that talent.
A relative newcomer, but MP, let's just say he's not lacking in confidence.
Antetokounmpo for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Here's MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic...
He's checked in for the Warriors. And the Kings also making a change. Ball's checked in. Taking a look at the Kings. Jeremy Sohan out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Ball. And it's Carter in at small forward.
This has been a special performance by MP, and he doesn't look like he's anywhere close to being done.
To the paint. And Giannis with the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Antetokounmpo against MP. Down low. Here's Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Good vision from MP with the ball. Now, he saw where the better opening was and delivered.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. Ball outside. Pass to Carter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And it's Carter with the three. Carter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Antetokounmpo with the block. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. Monk for three. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 14. MP, the pass to Kuminga. Monk against James to the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by Golden State. Sacramento has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Giannis muscling through.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
The Warriors trailing. Toppin finds Kuminga. Antetokounmpo with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kessler, he's checked in for Toppin. Butler comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Moody is subbed in for James. MP against Antetokounmpo. Fades away. Antetokounmpo grabs the ball. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Kuminga, the pass to MP. Back to Kuminga. Now here's Butler. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Moore.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. MP, the pass to Moody. Kessler, a screen on Antetokounmpo. MP. And there. It is for him. MP's got 16 points here in the second half.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Ball passes to Thibault. To the paint. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Rebound by the Kings.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Antetokounmpo. Kessler with a rebound. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Back to MP to tie it up. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists in the game. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
And Sacramento making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Kessler a screen. Here's MP. Yes! They get the go-ahead bucket. MP's got 42 in the game.
Pressure is a privilege. Critical shot from MP. This kid does not fear anything.
Here's Sohan. No good again that time. And the Warriors shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here we go, one-on-one. Ball with it. Now guarded by MP.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And here's Kuminga for 3. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. We'll bring it up for Sacramento. And it's in.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
MP, pressure moment.
And both free throws good for MP.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. MP against ball. Missed it! Left side Kuminga. Back to MP. They could win it! Oh, it goes! It goes big time!
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
What a finish. It takes nerves of steel to knock down a shot like that.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Good game, MP. You earned that one. Great win tonight, MP. Yo, I think I just saw Jack Nicholson. Can you give me an autograph? Ain't ready, MP. Looking good, MP.
What's up, MP? Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live it.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA. Look at the Lakers. They're 2-1 in the group portion of the NBA Cup. A win tonight is vital to advance.
This is all you can ask for. You're at home. So the third win normally gives you a good chance to get into the quarters. So this team's got to feel good about their chances.
And then the situation for Golden State. How about how they've played in the NBA Cup so far? Undefeated.
Yeah, they have a 3-0 record, and this is the final group stage game. If they can take this one on the road, they're flying into the knockout round.
And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Walker Kessler, Kuminga out there with Butler. Then it's James. And it's MP in at the 2 guard. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against New Orleans. Pass to Kessler. Some nice passing by Golden State. Kessler, the screen. MP banked in off the glass.
Solid execution by MP. It goes a long way when you master the pick and roll, especially early in your career.
Now connect. Back to Pajemski. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Jones against Butler. Now, here's MP. Defense right on him. Can't hit from 12. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick. And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Wright. Back to Pajemski. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
A floater. Kessler with the rebound. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they zapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd. Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Kuminga. Good work defensively by Jones.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
Going for the throat.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Davis. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Down low. Here's Wright.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Kuminga kicks to MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 10 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Podziemski with it. Last time, 14 points for him. Outside, Jones. A wide open look here for Wright. Drills the three-pointer. Wright's got his second basket of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's MP. And Jones sends it back. Inside. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
James, the pass to MP. Back to James. MP outside. It's good from long range. He's got 13.
It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
To the inside. And connects. Slams it in.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Moody. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
1:35 left to play here in the first. Podziemski with it. MP's there. No good there off the double clutch.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Cavaliers was all business. He finished with 30 points, and he was dialed in, made most of the shots. Once again, he got into a rhythm, and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Toppin finds Moody. Wiggins inside the line. A rebound by the Lakers. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season. Pass to Christopher. There's the screen. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Wiggins. Defended by Alexander Walker. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Now that's 17 points for MP. Here's Podziemski. 11 points in the game. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Toppin. And that one's good by Davis. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top. They're And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. They've got MP. Butler out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's James. And it's Hall in at the 5. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
MP kicks to Wiggins. Butler passes to MP. Back to Butler. MP outside. Butler sets a screen for MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. There's a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Hartenstein. Connect with it. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hall. Poked away. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Whitehead. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Wiggins kicks to MP. It's MP attacking. They now take the lead.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
So both teams making some changes here. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
5 on the clock. And Connect gets it to go.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now James, scoreless thus far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Johnson comes in for Butler. And both free throws, good for James. LA has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Podziemski. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
Podziemski with it. He's got 13. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. White comes in for Alexander Walker.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Oh, MP in the face of tough interior defense.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Outside, Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
Well, At that range, Davis is pretty much automatic. He's going to score it.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Clock at 6. Pass to Moody. High post try. And Jones pulls it down. LA's on 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Pajemski. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
MP powers through the contact inside.
Now, the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Warriors also with a sub. Toppin, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Alexander Walker. Puts up a 3. They get it back. And then Jones with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
From the arc, and there's the bucket from Kuminga. Kuminga's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Pajemski. Good defense by MP.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. And so far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
52 seconds left in the first half. Pajemski's shot is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Right, the pass to Davis. Pajemski with it. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, we've seen Davis expand his game. You can see it there with the playmaking.
The Warriors leading. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. MP. MP staying with it through the contact.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Pajemski. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so he makes both from the line. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Wiggins kicks to MP. 3-pointer. And no good on the last second attempt this time. MP getting it done for the Warriors. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And moving back to that first half of action, MP certainly wasting no time getting involved in this one.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie. I get into that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The Warriors shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Podziemski out there with Wright. Then it's Connect. Then it's Jones. And it's Davis at center. That's the Laker 5. MP passes to Butler. Right side, Kuminga. MP finds James. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. The Lakers trade. Here's Connect. Left block shot on the way. And he can't bank that one in. Deflects the pass. Here's MP. And Wright pulls it down.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's Kuminga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Mission incomplete. His 5th miss in 14 tries. Here's MP, and Davis sends it back.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
To the paint. Here's Jones. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Butler.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. And it's good for 2.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
MP up top, guarded by Wright. And they pick up 2. MP's got 32 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Davis with a screen on James. Podziemski can't tie it up as that one's no good. Warriors leading by 3. To the middle. Here's James. The layup off target. Lakers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Connect. Back to Podziemski. Right outside. The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's Davis. Kessler with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Pass to Connect. The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Wright. Then for the Warriors, Hall's checked in for Walker Kessler. And Johnson subbed in for Kuminga. So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
MP outside. Johnson in the corner. There's a good screen. They get a hand on it. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd one.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
MP passes to Butler. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Connect. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. That's good from Connect. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Butler. Moody subbed in for James. That one drops. He ties it up. And here is Moody. Still without a basket. They set the pick. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that is a huge...
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season,
Just gotta tighten up and get him next time. Can't be reaching like that. Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP.
Oh, say does that star span.
And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here. And when it comes to establishing rotations at this stage, Stan, what's something you're zeroing in on?
Well, you're just trying to figure out which lineups work the best together and trying to develop not necessarily a starting lineup, but a rotation that works for you, and especially trying to determine what's your closing lineup. When it's on the line, who do you want to go to?
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, hounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
On the court for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Then there's Okoro, and it's Kolek in at the one. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strawler. Check by James. Okoro outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic with a screen on Kuminga. Okoro, no good. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's James. Gordon pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
MP shot is good.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Strawler, covered by MP. Here's Okoro. Had the space there, but it's offline. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He said Nikola Jokic is so intelligent. He said we know the offense is going to run through him. So all we can do is mix up our looks defensively. And then at the other end of the floor, make him work on defense. Try to wear him out a little bit. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to James. MP outside. Back to Butler. MP outside. The 3. That one's good from James on the assist by MP.
Yeah, good work by MP, noticing when someone else has a superior opportunity to score.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Jokic in the post. He's covered by Kessler. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me, because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Here's Kolek. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Stolen by MP. Kessler passes to MP. James deciding where to go with it. Kessler a screen. The 3 is up. And James gets it to go. James has got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's the drive. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
he hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Denver shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Inside. Outside Moody. Fires from deep. Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Jokic. Soft touch off the glass. Jokic has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
And MP throws it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Some gas, MP. Bring that.
We've got Walker Kessler, Butler out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's MP, and it's Moody in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Murray passes to Okoro. Back to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Wiggins left side. Outside Moody. Pass to MP. Now Kessler. MP outside. Rebounded by Denver. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make or miss lead.
Wiggins passes to MP. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He picked up 29 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. We should have expected a game like that, given his impressive form of late. We'll see if he keeps going tonight. Brian?
Yeah, Allie, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Yeah, so now the question is, can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
Wiggins, no good. Nuggets trail by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Murray, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. James comes in for Moody. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You look at the Spurs, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they planted their flag early in the season and have been playing hard and picking up wins ever since.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Murray. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
Well, you look at James, and he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date with the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Just 5 to shoot. Murray, no good.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Pass to MP. James, outside. Takes the 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's MP. Power move from MP.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Bouknight. Yet to see a basket. To the middle. Here's Murray. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
James can't get it to go. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 11. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Murray against MP. Murray passes to Jokic. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Gordon with a steal. MP against Murray. Pass to Okiki. And here's Jokic outside. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 11. MP outside. Now here is James. Left side Kuminga. Money from the wing. Kuminga's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for the Warriors. Paul's checked in for Kessler, and it's Obi Toppin in for Butler. Warriors on D. Has to Kolek. Shoots. And it's MP with a rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Ball passes to Kuminga. And here's MP. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Strother. Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 19-footer. And it's MP with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Strother, covered by MP. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Strother. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go that time. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Warriors on top, up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey, folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Denver Nuggets.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Kolek in at the point guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Falls. Nice feed that time from James. MP's got 26 points. Nuggets trail by 17. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
He's off on the second. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Warriors lead by 14. Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And both free throws good for MP.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Jokic with a screen on James. Here's Kolek. Misses the 3. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Count that bucket. James has got 13.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
Pass to Strother. Launches it. They get it back. Here's Kolek. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Strother's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's James. Here's Kessler. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Gordon outside. Pass to Kolek. Releases. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 7. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Kuminga, the pass to MP. With the floater. And the shot goes in. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Gordon outside. Jokic the screen. The 3. Gordon can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And stolen by Jokic. Okoro with the ball. Kuminga defends. Pulls up on the wing. Okoro, no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Nuggets trail by 19. Pass to Strother. Now here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
And Steve Kerr calls time out here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Good on the shot.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
The Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Kolek, covered by MP. Crafty move, and Kolek gets it to go. Kolek's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to MP. Wiggins outside. Johnson with it. On the wing, MP. 32 points in the game for him. Clock at 6. Misses from close range.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Here's Kolek. Drains the triple. Kolek's got 12.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Johnson passes to MP. There's the screen by Johnson. MP drives in. An easy 2 on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Nuggets trail by 16. Stolen by MP. Moody on the wing. Outside Johnson. Here's MP. And yep, it's good. MP's got 36 points. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire.
To the inside. Here's Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Aaron Gordon. These are his first free throws of the game. And Johnson drops them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Nuggets trail by 20. Murray scanning the floor. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Wiggins passes to MP. Johnson a screen on Murray. Here's MP. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Bouknight. He's scoreless. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter here. Missed inside. To the middle. Unloads. And Floyd gets it to go.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Murray inside. Johnson on him. Back to Murray to halt the run. And he can't get that one. Moody from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just...
Warriors make some changes. Kessler, he's checked in for Hall. Butler comes in for Toppin. And MP subbed in for Kuminga. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Kessler a screen. MP with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. MP, that one's good. MP's got 38 points.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
They've got James. Walker Kessler out there with Butler. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's MP in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Jokic, and it's blocked by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And he's going for the oop here. And Kolek gets it to go. Kolek's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Jokic with a screen on Wiggins. The three from Okoro. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kessler's got rebound number 15 here tonight. MP outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. .152 left in the final quarter. Pass to Strother. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Butler.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead. With time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Strother from the arc. And no good.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year. And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
James passes to MP. Going inside, and MP throws it down.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Strother. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on MP. That free throw misses. Good on the second one.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Johnson passes to MP. Driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 46.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
18 feet out, and that one's good. Strother. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
MP no good. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Yeah, MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Quiet out there tonight.